Many people are wondering about what is going to happen with Bitcoin price in the near future. So I have analyzed all Bitcoin price history from 2013 to 2023, and here's what I have understand. Welcome to Crypto Invest everyone. My name is Daniel and this is my Bitcoin price prediction for this month. Don't forget to subscribe and let's start. Like any other economic instrument, the price of Bitcoin has a repeating nature of a bear and bull markets. From 2013 to 2023, there were 3 cycles of bear and bull markets, which included 6 global trend reversals. And the thing is, each cycle has a lot of repeating elements. First of all, a new bull market starts. It slowly gains momentum, but eventually the price increases become parabolic, and we reach a new all-time high before giving way to a bear market. 9 months after the beginning of the bear market, the price returns to previous all-time high and trades in that range. Nearly a year after the start of the bear market, the price drops below the previous all-time high and reaches the lowest point in this cycle. After about 7 months, the bearish trend reverses and the bull market begins. Over the next year, we see the price pumps up to 70% of the current all-time high, after which the price retreats. Finally, we reach the all-time high and update it a little later, which starts the next cycle. Pay close attention to the timing of these events. We will need this very soon. The next cycle starts the same way as the previous one. We see growth and continuation of the bull market. When there is an update of the all-time high, then again rapid growth begins and Bitcoin rises in price. At the very end of 2017, the bull market changes into a bear market and we go back to the previous all-time high during this year. This is followed by a drop below the previous maximum of the price. And here is where a very interesting moment occurs, to which we will return a little later. After that, the price grows to 67% of the current high, just as it did in 2016, after which there is also a rapid pullback down, which later becomes the beginning of a bull market. And at the beginning of 2021, the rise becomes parabolic again, which completes the cycle and updates the Bitcoin price's peak. And this time, as we can see, Bitcoin behaves a bit differently, and we see a sort of double bullish cycle in one. But in fact, everything is consistent, and considering the fact that Bitcoin cycles last about 2.5 years, everything makes sense. In 2021, there was a real hype around cryptocurrencies and everything related to them. Tens of billions of new dollars were pouring into the market, but because of the large number of people, the price couldn't go higher that fast. At the same time, the bull market couldn't end just 1 year after the halving, so we saw the $65,000 zone retest twice. In 2022, we have already managed to come back and go below the previous all-time high. And now a very interesting moment is coming. First of all, Bitcoin has entered a prolonged local uptrend channel for the first time since the start of a bear market, which is a very good sign for growth. Secondly, take a look at the timings and you will realize a very interesting thing. It has been a little less than a year and a half since the bear market began, which means that a bull market with a high probability has not yet begun. However, if we compare the current situation on the chart with the situation in 2019, we see something fascinating. Just compare what we see today with this. First of all, the charts are almost identical to each other. In both we see the first drop in the cycle below the previous all-time high price point, followed by a high volatility consolidation in a small range, followed by a big price spike to the previous all-time high. The only difference between the charts is the width, that is the time range. In 2019, it was about twice as long as in 2023, but that confirms my second theory, that because of the insane hype around Bitcoin, which happened in 2021, the Bitcoin cycles accelerated a bit. This suggestion is also supported by the fact that the next Bitcoin halving is likely to happen faster than expected, that is in late 2023 instead of 2024. Which means that the bull market may start faster than many people think. However, if we go back to the charts, we see that in 2019, after a similar situation, we began a rapid growth to about 70% of the current all-time high. And the current local upward channel confirms my suggestion of growth. Based on the 2019 situation and the fact that Bitcoin nature is cycled, I expect one of the following 3 scenarios in the near future. The first one is that the price solidly fixes at the mark of $22,840, after which it breaks the current upward channel in the upward direction. Then you may take a long position and wait for the growth to about $31,000 to $32,000, after which you may expect the breakdown of this level, with a further growth up to $42,000. This is, in my opinion, the least possible scenario of all three. The second possibility would be that the price tries to break through the uptrend channel, breaks through its limit, but quickly comes back and rises rapidly to the upper boundary. After that, we see a strong growth of at least $30,000. The third option is the price falls and firmly fixes below the uptrend channel. In this case, the growth is unlikely and the scenario doesn't work. We will have to look further to get more details. Many of you are wondering if the Bitcoin price will fall below $20,000 or if it will go up. In my opinion, the most probable event is the global growth up to $30,000 and maybe $42,000 in the next few months, and after that we will see the fall to $20,000 or even lower. In case of growing up to $30,000, we should expect the fall lower than $20,000 in half a year. Of course, everything is possible in cryptocurrencies, including the fall below $15,000 and $10,000 during this month, or the fact that it's already a new bull market and we won't see another dip. But these are very unlikely events. At the same time, I don't exclude a drop below $20,000 during the current bearish cycle, but there must be some wavy events that go beyond technical analysis. Let me remind you again that this is not a financial recommendation, but only my personal opinion. I'm not urging you to make any financial decisions, but only sharing my own ideas about the current market situation. So this was my global prediction of Bitcoin price for next 6 to 12 months. If you liked this video and found it interesting, write about it in the comments, and also watch my video where I talk about all ways to make money on cryptocurrency. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like, and I see you in the next video.